Alright then, I will show you how to do it in two ways, using a script and then using the animator. This tutorial applies to all 3D models with eye blinking blend shape. If you use a VRoid model, disable the VRM instance component in your VRoid model if it exists. Let's begin. Create a new script and call it iBlinker. Open it in Visual Studio. First, we need to get the reference to the character's skin mesh renderer component so we can get the eye closing blend shape. In a function, we need to find the blend shape index and store it in a variable so we can manipulate its values later. Then, we call this function in the awake function with the name of the blend shape as a parameter. You can easily see your blend shape name in your model's skin mesh renderer component under the blend shape drop-down menu. Now, we add in various variables for the eye blinking animation, plus a coroutine. Coroutines are not like other functions, because they can run over a period of time. It is very useful for animating things through scripts, like blinking. We can start with a big while true loop, so this coroutine will run forever. Inside the while loop, we wait until it is time to blink. Then, we do a little while loop to close the eyes, setting the eye close blend shape from 0 to 100 over a short period of time. We wait a bit until it is time to open our eyes again. Then, we do a reverse of the previous little while loop. We reach the end of the big while loop, but because it has no condition to stop, this function will repeat from the top again. Now, to complete the script, we start and stop the coroutine with the onEnable and onDisable functions. This means that whenever we don't want the character to blink automatically, we just disable the script. For example, if we are in a specific cutscene animation. Add this script into your VRoid character. Drag in the face into the skin mesh renderer field, then go to play mode. As you can see, it works. For the Animator method, make sure there is an animator controller assigned in your character's animator component. Make sure your character is selected in the hierarchy window. In the animation window, click on the drop-down menu and click Create New Clip. Save the new animation file as you wish. Press the Record button. Open the hierarchy window and select the Face Child Game object. In the Skin Mesh Renderer component, open the Blend Shapes drop-down menu. We are looking for the eye close blend shape. Drag the sliders to create a new keyframe in the animation timeline. Make the keyframes in the animation window according to this table. The values here are the similar values I put in the script method. Feel free to adjust them as you wish. Click on the animation file in the project window. In the inspector window, make sure that the loop time option is checked. In the animator window, open the Layers tab and add a new layer called Eye Blinking. Open the gear icon and make sure that the weight is 1. Drag in the blink animation into the animator. And that's it. Now go into the play mode and you can see that it works. If this video helps you, then don't forget to like the video. Consider subscribing and support me on my Ko-fi page so I can keep making tutorials like this in the future. All links are in the description down below. And with that, I think I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.